Wzruszające. Wyjdź.
Słyszycie go?
Jesteś gotowy? O, dobrze. Sygnalizujesz ciosy jeszcze raz.
Może porozmawiamy o tym.
The story truly begins inside a secret warehouse, where a man named Damien meets a crime boss to negotiate his cut of illegal merchandise. The boss senses Damien's nervousness and reveals the truth. There's a traitor in the group. Moments later, he exposes Damien as an undercover cop. With his cover blown, Damien fights desperately to survive. Badly wounded but refusing to give up, Damien chases the boss in a final attempt to stop him. That's when he realizes the gang has uncovered his personal life as well. He rushes home in panic, only to discover his wife has already been murdered. The loss destroys him. Years later, the story shifts to Shimon, a college lecturer teaching at a school overwhelmed by drug abuse. When a student dies from addiction, the tragedy barely shocks the community. It's become far too common. Shimon, desperate to protect his students, reaches out to his old friend Damien for help. But Damien, broken by grief and alcoholism, ignores the call and has already been fired from the police force. Eventually, Damien visits Shimon, but refuses to get involved, admitting he can't even save himself. That same night, Damien is nearly robbed at a convenience store. When the attackers underestimate him, he effortlessly takes them down using whatever is within reach, proving his skills are still razor-sharp.
Zła decyzja. Wątroba, mordo.
Meanwhile, Shimon follows a lead to a warehouse, but is caught. The next morning, Damien learns from the news that Shimon has been found dead. Authorities claim Shimon ran the drug operation and took his own life. Damien immediately knows it's a setup. Determined to clear his friend's name, Damien pushes past reporters, comforts Shimon's widow, and defends Shimon's grieving son, Camille, after a detective insults him. From that moment on, Damien commits himself to uncovering the truth. Using fake credentials, Damien infiltrates the school by applying for Shimon's vacant teaching position. Despite warnings about the danger, the principal hires him immediately, reassuring him that a private security company is now in charge. Damien is introduced to the staff and begins teaching the next day. He quickly clashes with violent students tied to the school's drug network. After defending Deputy Principal Agoda from an ambush in the parking lot,
Przyznam, to nie było miłe.
Idziesz historią.
Damien earns the staff's admiration and the students' respect. Videos of his fight go viral inside the school, and students begin idolizing him. Damien offers to train them in self-defense, promising to cancel their exams if anyone can land a hit on him. No one succeeds, but they leave inspired.
Sygnalizujesz ciosy. Nałożysz technikę, będzie okej. Nauczycie się.
Camille confronts Damien, blaming him for failing his father. Damien accepts the blame and promises to protect the students instead, asking Camille to keep his mission secret. As Damien grows closer to Agoda, his unresolved grief pushes him away. Meanwhile, the drug gang tightens its grip on the school. Students are threatened, beaten, and silenced. When Camille is badly injured, Damien realizes talk is no longer enough. He reopens his old dojo and begins training the students in martial arts. Together, they rebuild the space and transform into a disciplined unit. At the same time, Damien secretly feeds the police information, leading to multiple drug seizures. Unbeknownst to him, the head of school security has been watching closely. Damien is ambushed at the dojo but manages to defeat his attackers. Soon after, he is framed and dismissed when a student falsely accuses him, while another slips back into addiction. Digging deeper, Damien uncovers evidence that the drugs are being produced inside the school's chemistry lab. He sneaks in at night, narrowly avoiding guards, and photographs proof, only to discover the footage has been tampered with. When he confronts the staff, his evidence is dismissed, and he is restrained before he can expose them. Broken and humiliated, Damien nearly gives up until Agoda apologizes and finally believes him. Together, they uncover the truth. A teacher involved in production confesses, only to be murdered before revealing the mastermind. The final revelation is shocking. The school principal himself has been running the entire drug operation, exploiting vulnerable students for profit. A massive showdown erupts as Damien and his trained students battle the gang that end the final clash. Damien ends the reign of the security chief, while Camille saves Agoda by stopping the principal. The police arrive, arrests are made, and the drug ring is dismantled. The innocent students are sent to rehabilitation, and Shimon's name is finally cleared. Damien gives Camille his father's watch as a keepsake, bringing the story full circle, justice restored, and a broken man finally finding redemption.